Yeah.
So, make sure that I'm presentable.
Okay. Echt?
Is this okay? Yeah. Good to see you. So you had a late night, I understand. It was good? Yeah. Okay. You still like it? No, it's all part of politics. Yeah. No, I came in
We stand firmly on Ukraine's side in order to achieve the common goals I have just outlined. To advance this work, we will continue to increase pressure on Moscow. Last but not least, we will also take tougher action against the Shadow Fleet. At the same time, we will continue to provide massive support to Ukraine. Above all, we want to use the immobilized Russian assets in Europe to enable Ukraine to protect itself effectively against future Russian attacks. Yesterday afternoon, Emmanuel Macron, Keir Starmer, and I had a very detailed conversation with President Trump. We discussed the further process in the coming days. We suggested to him that we finalize the documents together with the American government over the weekend. There is a proposal that he was not yet aware of when we spoke on the phone, because it had not yet been sent to the Americans. We did that late yesterday afternoon. The main issue here is what territorial concessions Ukraine is prepared to make. However, this is a question that must be answered primarily by the Ukrainian president and the Ukrainian people. We made this clear to President Trump.
Das ukrainische Volk beantworten müssen. Das haben wir Präsident Trump auch verdeutlicht. Das ist ein Einsatz mit einer gewaltigen Adresse auf beiden Seiten. Das ist sehr gut. Es gibt keine Institution.
And if we proceed with this process as we envisage, then there will be talks with the American government over the weekend. And then there may be a meeting here in Berlin at the beginning of next week. Whether the American government participates or not, that depends very much on the joint drafting of the papers that are currently being worked on. I am reasonably confident that we will succeed. And I came away from yesterday's telephone conversation with President Trump with the firm impression that he is prepared to go down this path with us because he knows that the Europeans must also have their own interests heard here. And we made that clear to him in yesterday's telephone conversation. In that respect, it was a very constructive telephone conversation, in which our respective positions became clear and mutual respect was expressed. At the moment, I have no reason to doubt the agreements we have made with the United States of America within the NATO alliance. There has been no announcement and no steps have been taken towards dissolving the mutual security commitment we have made to each other. In this security policy strategy, the American government has also found some very approving words for the NATO alliance, as well as other words that are much more critical. We are analyzing this. The preliminary answer to this is the same one we have been giving for weeks and months. We know that we have to do much more for our security in Europe than we have done in the past.
And of course, Germany continues to be a driving force behind support to Ukraine. You are helping Ukraine defend its sovereignty today and deter future aggression. And this is vital as we continue to support the urgent efforts to bring this war to a just and lasting end. Vielen Dank.